The following presentation summarizes ADA Conflict of Interest Allegation number 7 of 16. This brief will show the ADA Steering Committee first considered proximity to homes as a factor, but removed it due to farmers' preferred locations within residential areas. Proximity to homes is an important factor when deciding on aquaculture locations because it directly affects the quality of life of nearby residents. Aquaculture facilities can generate noise from equipment, increase traffic from workers and deliveries, and strong odors from processing and waste, including biofouling. If farms are placed too close to residential areas, these disturbances can lead to complaints, conflicts with the community, and reduce public support for aquaculture projects. Careful site selection helps minimize negative impacts on residents while promoting better relationships between producers and local communities. Let's take a look at the evidence. Charlene LeBlanc, as the development officer for the municipality, initially drafted a vision document for the future of aquaculture in Argyll. Strangely, the names on this email have been redacted by the municipality. This evidence shows that proximity to housing was a factor when choosing where aquaculture locations would be placed in Argyll. Additional emails show Deon's Oyster Company was then consulted to see if they agreed with the locations identified. Conversations with the province confirmed that the municipality was trying to add locations for the Deons. This was done on their request and on their behalf. Note that the Deons were included on an ADA steering committee that the public was never allowed to join. Project information tries to state that members of the public were part of the stakeholder committee, yet this was never true. Project information continued to show that proximity to homes was indeed a factor for identifying where aquaculture locations would be placed in Lobster Bay. Briefings were often made to the Western Regional Economic Development Network seeking funding for Deons. These presentations also showed that proximity to homes was a factor to be decided upon when identifying locations in Lobster Bay. The CAO was the go-between and coordinator for the Deons between REN, the municipality, council, the province, and the Aquaculture Association of Nova Scotia. Over time, when it became clear that proximity to homes was not going to become a convenient factor for establishing the locations Deons wanted, it was removed. Public documentation continued to promote public consultation and science-based decisions, yet the exact opposite was undertaken. All efforts were designed to coordinate, promote, and market Deon's Oyster Company. This was quarterbacked by the CAO between REN, Council, the municipality, the province, and the Aquaculture Association of Nova Scotia. The right way to factor proximity to homes into aquaculture location decisions is to treat it as a balancing and risk management criterion, not an automatic exclusion. Rather than simply allowing or banning sites near residential areas, planners should assess potential impacts and whether they can be effectively managed. This assessment was not performed by the municipality nor the province. Thank you.